All right, hello everyone. The time is now 4:07 on April the 21st. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. I've been hoping you're enjoying the 80-degree weather today because it doesn't look like we're going to be getting very many 80s over the next 10 days or so. We've got this cold front that's pushing through that's going to give us some cooler weather. It's not going to be a cold air outbreak, but more seasonable temperatures. In fact, we're going to be on the slightly below average side for this weekend, but it is going to be a seasonable weekend with temps in the upper 70s. So it's not going to be necessarily cold air, but it's just going to be seasonable springtime, late April air. So hi, everyone. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, anywhere, so nice to see you all. Happy Friday. Come say hello in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from. Love to have a chat how things are going as I kind of pull up here what we've got going on. Perfect. For a second, I thought I lost it. And I was like, no. That is okay, though. So let me also share this on my page if I can. Yep, I think I can right here. Share now. Perfect. All right, so hello, everyone. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, come say hi in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me how your day's going. If you got any fun plans for the weekend. It's going to be a pretty nice one, at least in my opinion it is, because I'm not a huge fan of this 80-degree weather. It's pretty nice for like 5 minutes, and then I'm kind of a little extra sweaty, and I'm like, okay, so maybe I don't want this weather, but it'll be all right. So, okay. Here's some river temps right now. Might as well show some of those temps first. We are up into the 80s today. We still probably have about another hour of temperatures climbing back up. Currently 81 in Macon, 80 in Perry, 81 in Sandersville, 84 in Dublin, some 70s, 77 in Monticello, 79 in Forsyth. So definitely another warm, sunny day out ahead of the front. It's a little more humid. We have the flow out of the south out ahead of this front, and that brings in a lot of humid air off the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico. So it is a little bit more humid today, but here's the cold front right now, stretching through the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, and notice it's kind of breaking up here over the southeast. So where I'm not really expecting a lot of rain with the system, it is going to push through and bring some cooler weather, but really not expecting any or a little bit of rain. So not getting a whole big soaker with the system. Luckily for tonight, if you have any Friday evening plans, we'll just have some increasing clouds. We could have a few showers, but that looks to be very late, around midnight or 1 o'clock. We could have some storms out ahead of the actual frontal system that pushes through on Saturday morning. Comfortable 60 degrees for the overnight low. So really going to be a nice Friday night if you're going out to do anything. No issues with the weather here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Jimmy. The Rock GA. Wow. Hi, Robin. How are you? Hi, Betty. How are you? Watching from Dublin. Thanks for being here, everyone. So nice to see you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. So in terms of the actual timing of this rain, this is at midnight again. We could have maybe a sprinkle or two out ahead of the actual system, but this will be mostly while most of us are sleeping, at least unless you're partying late tonight. And then the actual front pushes through in the morning. Notice maybe a sprinkle or shower here or there, but really not expecting any heavy downpours or any kind of long-term rain. By 1 o'clock, the sunshine is back for most of us as the system continues to push through. So really the bigger story with this front moving through is going to be some cooler weather. It's also going to be windy on Saturday, kind of how it's been today as well. But really not expecting a ton of rain with this system. So maybe a little bit in the morning here, but it just looks it's going to kind of completely fall apart. Probably more rain the farther north you go if you're driving up to Atlanta maybe tomorrow morning early. You might see a little bit of rain. This is a different model. I kind of wanted to show you here as well. This is at 10 o'clock tonight, 11 o'clock, maybe some showers out ahead of it. I think this model is slightly overpainting the rain. This was a separate model that I'm showing you here. Still see some light sprinkles out there, maybe a little shower very early Saturday morning. So that's going to be really the time if we do see any rain. But again, it's out of here really by lunchtime, 1 o'clock. The sunshine will be out through the afternoon. So really not going to be slowing you down for any plans. I wouldn't necessarily cancel anything. It's really going to still be a pretty nice day tomorrow. It's not going to be as warm as it has been though for the past few days. So if you're headed out for the day on the lake tomorrow, maybe we're going to have increasing sun throughout the day. Again, we could really have a sprinkle in the morning, but I really don't even want to put it on here because I'm not expecting really any widespread rain. It'll be very isolated, a little shower that we see. 60s in the morning, mid 70s by the afternoon. It's still going to be breezy, winds out of the northwest around 10 miles per hour sustained. So it's going to be on the breezier side, the high about 77 degrees. Our average is 78, 79 one of those two. So it'll be 1 or 2 degrees below average, very seasonable. However, as this front continues to push through, temperatures likely aren't going to rebound back into the 80s for a little while. Temperatures likely to be below average. The darker the blue here on this map, the higher the probability of temperatures being anywhere below average. So it doesn't necessarily mean how strong the cold area is, just likelihood. This is through the 26th through the 30th. So temperatures likely to be on that below average side, especially as we get towards next week. Looks like another low pressure system is going to be developing out of the Gulf. And that could be bringing us some soaking rain really Wednesday into Thursday of next week. Hi, Christopher. How are you? It's nice to see you. Thanks for being here too. All right. So that's kind of what we got going on here. Let me see if maybe I can show you some of our long range models. These are, you really have to take these with a grain of salt when these kind of long range models are in place. So kind of expecting another low pressure system kind of evolve out of the Gulf of Mexico. Notice kind of here, this is next Tuesday. We kind of got some rain starting to pop up here Wednesday early morning. And then this will kind of shift our way as we get towards Wednesday and into Thursday with more steadier rain. So it's kind of going to be an unsettled pattern as we get towards next week, but this is really just kind of take it with a grain of salt. We're still kind of ironing out the details. It's definitely still 6-7 days away to get the exact kind of track and the timing, but we just know there probably will be an elevated chance for some rain really Wednesday through Friday of next week. A little bit of more of a wet pattern. When does April actually end? I think May is in our 10-day forecast. I think May is not this upcoming Monday, but the next Monday. So this Monday here, I'm in the way. This Monday is May 1st. So almost done with April here. So tomorrow though, we start with that AM shower or sprinkle, increasing sun throughout the day, 77 degrees. On Sunday, lots of sunshine still. The winds will diminish, still 78. So our average is 79. So it's a seasonable weekend. No more 80s though. On Monday, we're really beginning to turn cooler with a mixture of sun and clouds, 75. Tuesday, we kind of increase the rain chances, some late day showers. I think most of the day will be dry for Tuesday. And then temperatures really step down. 69 with a cooler, steady rain on Wednesday. The high is only 69. That's 10 degrees below average. We've had several days above average this year. So some uncommon below average temperatures for us. Thursday, we still have some showers around 73. Then Friday, I think this will finally push out kind of some of the rain with a kind of another cold front that could bring us some thunderstorms, 75 degrees still. So no more really 80s on the board for us. So if you're a fan of the 80s, I hope you're kind of out there enjoying it today. It's not going to be necessarily cold, but it's definitely going to be cooler, noticeably cooler tomorrow and Sunday, especially compared to the past few days when we've been in the 80s. And today we've had a little bit of humidity in the air as well. So definitely, hello, are you good? I'm doing a Facebook. I'm just living. We're interacting with everybody. Did you need something from me though? Okay. The management is interrupting my Facebook Live. I can't believe it. Yeah, so that's really all I have for today. So today's the last day of the 80s for a little while. We're cooler for the weekend, seasonable. And then we get into this more wet pattern as we get towards Wednesday through Friday of next week. I will leave you all kind of with the 10-day forecast here as you're planning out the next few days, what day you're going out, what day you have any plans. As we begin to adjust for the time, just know that we are tracking that system. That's really going to be moving through middle and end of portions of next week. Of course, I will have a full report on WGXA News on Fox 24 at 5 and on ABC 16 at 6, and also tonight on ABC WGXA News at 11. So I hope you tune in and watch the news. Otherwise, if I don't talk to you again, have a great weekend, and I'll see you later.